Kuro without evidence, so Kuro hands Luffy to them to make them leave. Nami uses this chance to come out of the cupboard and knock Shem out before escaping. Seconds later, Kuro and Butchie find Shem in the kitchen, who tells them about Nami. Suddenly midnight finally strikes, and since Kaya is now of age, so Kuro announces it's time to finally kill her. Meanwhile, Usopp sneaks into Kaya's bedroom to warn her about Kuro, but she doesn't believe him. Then Nami arrives to prove Usopp's story, explaining Kaya isn't actually sick and it was Kuro's tea that caused it. At that moment, Kuro places the house on security lockdown before the trio goes out to hunt Kaya. This finally makes her believe the story. Usopp, Nami, and Kaya escape through hidden tunnels in the hallways, which is overheard by Kuro. He tries to stab them through the walls, but they dodge the attacks and run away to hide in an old abandoned room. There's another switch here that they try to use to undo the lockdown. This causes the lights to flicker and Kuro guesses their location. Back in the well, Zoro wakes up and begins remembering his childhood. As a trainee at Shimotsuki Village, he was able to defeat all the other students except for the master's daughter Quina. A frustrated Zoro challenged Quina to a duel with real blades, but after a very fierce fight, he was defeated again even if he was using two swords. Then he made a promise with her to train harder so eventually one of them would become the world's greatest swordsman. Unfortunately, later Quina tragically died and her father gave Zoro her blade, which became his third. That day Zoro became determined to become the world's greatest swordsman to honor her memory. Inspired by the flashback, Zoro begins climbing the well until he manages to get out. Nearby, the Marines are taking Luffy away, and Helmeppo tells Kobe that Garp is only using him because of his connection to Luffy. Suddenly Luffy wakes up and pukes the poison on Helmeppo before telling Kobe about Kuro, only to be interrupted by Zoro, who immediately knocks out all of the officers except Kobe. Then Zoro and Luffy make their way back to the mansion, ignoring Kobe's weak attempt to arrest them. In the mansion, Kuro arrives at the abandoned room and the trio must hide. While Kuro destroys the furniture, Zoro and Luffy arrive and sneak inside, thanks to Zoro's strength. They split and Zoro comes across Sham and Butchie, triggering another fight.